number 9, 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 number 9.
Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News. The news that nobody watches, but the announcer doesn't care because he's crazy. Growing irrationality from the mainstream press in the so-called alt-right social media on both sides. Growing irrationality. Tragedy and Hope by Carroll Quigley. And what do we find? We find, when I can find it, that on page 4, it is this decline in the rate of expansion of a civilization which marks its passage from the age of expansion to the age of conflict. This latter is the most complex, most interesting, and most critical of all the periods of the life cycle of a civilization. It is marked by 4 chief characteristics. A, it is a period of declining rate of expansion. B, it is a period of growing tensions and class conflicts. C, it is a period of increasingly frequent and increasingly violent imperialist wars. And D, it is a period of growing irrationality, pessimism, superstitions, and otherworldliness. A period of growing irrationality, which was seen in the run-up to the recent election, where it just was one-sided coverage of presidential candidate Donald Trump. It was like a hate in the newspapers that I would read these various columns, and it was like something from George Orwell, where in 1984, his novel, there would be a hate where some person was shown on a screen, and all the people were encouraged, hate, hate, hate. And I would read these various newspaper syndicated columnists, and I could just, after the first paragraph, I would just tell myself, it's another hate Trump moment. So the growing irrationality, and on the other side, the alt-right countered with their own irrationalities. Not all of them, but there was irrationality, just like Carroll Quigley says in Tragedy and Hope, a period of growing irrationalism. So what is going on now? There's a master plan to conquer the world. It's the New World Order plan, and this is covered in Quigley's book. It goes new imperialism after 1870, quite different in tone, and it centers around John Ruskin, who told his students that they were the possessors of a magnificent tradition of education, beauty, rule of law, freedom, decency, and self-discipline, but that this tradition could not be saved and did not deserve to be saved unless it could be extended to the lower classes in England itself and to the non-English masses throughout the world. Then comes Cecil Rhodes, And with financial support from Lord Rothschild, he was able to monopolize diamond mines of South Africa. He had a desire to federate the English-speaking peoples and to bring all the habitable portions of the world under control of the English-speaking peoples. This is the Anglo-Saxon New World Order plan. In Oliver Stone's depressing but worthwhile series, Untold History of the United States, which you could also just call it the dark side of U.S. history, he shows in one of the episodes a global map of U.S. military bases throughout the world. And just in that, you can see this growing presence of the Anglo-Saxon Cecil Rhodes New World Order plan. And in their plan, the Slavs, which would be the Russians, are among the inferior peoples who need to be civilized. So the plot has been a slow encirclement of Russia, but then along comes an outsider, Donald Trump, and he doesn't know about the master plan, and like anyone with common sense, he looks at the situation and decides, well, Russia's not so bad, and maybe we can work with Russia. But he doesn't know about the secret master plan. And so now we've got all kinds of mud being thrown, and it's depressing. Which is why sometimes with the irrationalism from both sides, I just say, the hell with it. And I pick up an escapist type book, a fiction book, The Map of Time by Felix J. Palma, P-A-L-M-A. And it deals with the fourth dimension, various stories set in Victorian England with H.G. Wells, Jack the Ripper, time travel. And for the ladies, it's my experience that women really tend to like a romance. There's more than one touching romantic situations in this book. So that's where I've been, just saying, oh, the hell with it all. I'm just going to read a nice novel and forget all the irrationality going on.
Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9.